Nelly and Natasha Vianna to the stage from kid activists and NoTeenShame.org.
Good morning. My name is Natasha Vianna. I am the co-founder of NoTeenShame.org, which is a movement that was created by and for young parents. This is my daughter, Nelly, and I'm here just to introduce her because I think it's important to create space and center children. But before I pass the mic to her, I just wanted to share that it was 11 years ago when I was pregnant at 17, and most adults in my life were telling me that the child that would come out of me was going to ruin my life. And so I just want to say that it was 11 years ago when the birth of my child actually prompted me to think about the kind of impact that together we can make on the world. And so I'm really proud of my teen pregnancy, I'm really proud of my daughter, and I'm proud to be a young mom. So I'm just gonna pass the mic to Nelly.
Hi, my name is Nelly and I'm 11 years old. I'm here today to talk about what it means to be a kid in today's climate and the importance of imagination. My superpower is my imagination. It's your superpower too. Last year, I wrote a book called The Magical Spoon of Doom. In the book, I traveled into different dimensions to save unicorns from extinction. Through the power of the magical spoon, I was able to save each and every unicorn. Using my imagination helps me look at real-world problems, because unicorns are real, and use creativity to solve them. Sometimes I think there's not much a kid like me can do in the real world. I'm not old enough to drive a car, and my mom says I'm not old enough to sign up for Snapchat. But I am old enough to see things happening in our communities. And it's not just seeing them, but I feel them. And I'm not alone. Today, kids in Flint, Michigan don't have clean water. Today, girls of color are facing the highest rates of depression. Today, boys of color in school are being suspended at higher rates than their white peers. Today, kids go to school wondering if their undocumented parents will be home when they come back. Kids see and feel things, but we are not just subjects that are impacted by issues. We aren't just data or passively cited numbers. We are people. We have power. We have imagination. And if the opportunity and the support, we are powerful enough to make changes today. We've proven that throughout history. Did you know the Standing Rock Youth led No Dapple? Claudette Colvin was 16 years old when she refused to move to the back of the bus. Malala was 11 years old when she spoke out about the restriction of girls' access in education in Pakistan. Jazz Jennings was 6 years old when she started speaking publicly about being a trans girl. The things that happen to our parents happen to their kids, and I know that personally. Young girls of color are concerned into believing that their bodies do not belong to them, that they are not capable of comprehending the importance of making their own choices. Many believe forced onto birth control at a young age because statistically their identity labeled them as high risk. Yet the same girls of color are also blamed when the choices they make are not the ones that align with society's moral values. I know this because my mom gave birth to me when she was 17, and throughout the next decade, we did struggle with being accepted by friends, by family, and by the people in society who are supposed to support mothers and their babies. And the conversation around reproduction and sexuality continues to be an issue for me as a child of a teenage mom. Statistics say I won't finish high school or I won't go to college and that I'll probably become a teen mom too. But there have been no studies to measure how girls like me, the children of teen moms, are strong and powerful. While we're on the topic, let's talk a little bit more about sexuality education in schools. I'm in 5th grade, and I'm already hearing things like being a teen mom is bad, and teen pregnancy ruins you and the baby's life. But what happens when I'm that baby teachers are talking about? What happens when my educators are telling me that because my mom had me young, that I cannot succeed? This is how society maintains young girls of color in negative environments, and I won't stand for that. I am a kid, but I am not just a kid. And the best part of being a kid is that I have the power to use my imagination to solve problems, and I want that to be valued. I need awesome people like you to think about my involvement in shaping the future, because an anti-feminist capitalist society already spending billions on trying to convince me that their way is the right way. They sell me unsafe personal care products, they steal from my future by ignoring all the signs of climate change, and they lie to me about my own rights. So when you're facing a problem that just doesn't make sense and you can't seem to find a path towards the solution, use your intuition and your imagination, because the answers are always there. And look out for kids like me, for we have the power to help too. Thank you.